Starting kindergarten is a significant and exciting milestone in the lives of our youngest learners. The Durham District School Board, or DDSB, is excited to partner with you during this important time in your child's life to support a strong foundation for their future well-being and ongoing development. We strongly encourage families to register their child as soon as possible, as this will provide you with the opportunity to connect directly with the school team prior to the first day of school in September, including finalizing the registration process. If applications are received between June and August, schools will not reach out until the end of the summer. If your child is turning 4 years old by December 31st in the current calendar year, they will be eligible for junior kindergarten. Or, if your child is turning 5 years old by December 31st in the current calendar year, they will be eligible for senior kindergarten. This video will help to walk you through the registration process for junior or senior kindergarten at the DDSB. All kindergarten students must register at their designated home school for the kindergarten program. If you are uncertain of what school your child's designated home school is, please use the school locator tool located on our website. The school locator tool will help to identify the school closest to your home address. Once you find your designated home school, families need to either create a new parent account in the PowerSchool enrollment application or log in to their existing account. A parent account lets families complete required forms online, save and return forms that might be in progress, and print previous forms that have been completed. On our kindergarten registration webpage, click on the Create Account button to begin. When creating an account, you will be asked to provide the following information: your name, your contact information, including phone and email, and you will be asked to create a new password to ensure your information and data remains private and secure. A login, typically an email address, and password will be required each time you sign into your parent account. After creating your new account or logging into your existing account, you will have the opportunity to begin completing the new student registration form. If your child is starting kindergarten for the first time, please select the school year your child will be entering. At the time of registration, there may be more than one form to choose from. Please select the appropriate school year for your child. For the upcoming school year, please select the new student registration form for 2025-2026. Please note that a new registration form is only required if your child is not currently enrolled in a DDSB school. If you are transferring from one school to another school, you do not need to fill out a new registration form. Please call your current home school to let them know you are moving. Then call the new school to complete the transfer process. If you have more than one student starting at a DDSB school, please note that a new student registration form must be submitted for each child in your family. Once you have successfully submitted one student registration form, you will have the opportunity to begin another form on the submission confirmation page. When completing the new student registration form, you will be asked a series of questions that will require your personal information. Please ensure you have the contact information for an emergency contact, as well as your child's medical information if available. The first section of the form will ask questions specifically related to your child. Once again, if you have more than one child, you will be required to complete a new student registration form for each individual child. When selecting your child's grade and school, please ensure that if your child is turning 4 years old in this current calendar year, you select junior kindergarten. And if they are turning 5 years old in this current calendar year, you select senior kindergarten. Please select your designated home school as the school for your child. If you register at a DDSB school that is not your designated home school, your application will be transferred to the designated home school and they will contact you to discuss registration. Finally, you will be asked to provide the home or residential information for the student, including your home address and your postal code, as well as proof of your child's age in order to confirm registration. The second section of the new student registration form will require information specific to school admission details. These questions will include your child's citizenship status, your family's home language, previous school information, if transferring from another school, and additional information including whether your child has special education needs. Next, you will proceed to the Parent or Guardian section. When registering a new student, it is important to have all information on file, including the primary contact information for the primary parent or caregivers. While this page initially asks for information for 1 to 2 parents or caregivers, there is an option to add an additional contact if required. The next section of the form requires information to be provided for the emergency contact. The emergency contact must be another family member, a neighbor, or a personal friend. In case of emergency while at the school, and if the primary contact is unavailable, it is critical that the DDSB has additional contacts on file who can help support your child. While this page initially asks for information for 1 to 2 emergency contacts, there is an option to add an additional contact if required. The medical information portion of the form will require families to provide information on their child's medical history and current medical status. These questions will include details on medication that might need to be administered, for example, an EpiPen. Once again, this information is important for the DDSB to have on file so your child remains safe throughout the entire school day. If your child will be attending a school within a 10-kilometer radius of either Pickering or Darlington nuclear generating stations, you will also be required to answer a question about the potassium iodide pill. The final section of the new student registration form will require families to agree or disagree to a series of statements. These include providing permission for your child to be included in neighborhood excursions under a teacher's supervision, receiving DDSB news, information, and events via email, and providing consent for photography, audio, and/or video recordings of your child. In addition, the form requires families to review key procedures and policies about student safety. After completing all sections of the form we have specifically highlighted in this video, and before submitting the form, families are asked to complete the electronic signature page. By providing your electronic signature, you confirm that the information provided on behalf of your child is accurate. If any information changes after submitting the form, it is the family's responsibility to notify the school. After providing your electronic signature and reviewing the summary page, to make sure no information is missing, you can submit your new student registration form. Please note that online registrations are not yet final. To finalize your child's registration and complete additional required paperwork, for example, immunization records, school administrators will schedule appointments with families in early spring to visit the school. Please remember to bring the appropriate documentation to finalize your child's registration. Immediately following the submission of your child's new student registration form, you will receive an email response confirming that your online registration has been received. The completed registration form will be sent to your child's designated homeschool, and the school team will connect with you at a later date to schedule a meeting at the school to provide proof of age, address, and to complete additional required paperwork. The automated response will also include information on childcare opportunities at the DDSB, links to additional resources, information about school community councils, and details on school bus transportation if your child will be riding a bus to school. We hope this kindergarten registration tutorial video has been helpful for you as you prepare for this exciting milestone in your child's life. We look forward to welcoming your child into the DDSB community beginning in September. If you have any additional questions, please reach out to earlyyears@ddsb.ca. Thank you for registering for kindergarten at the Durham District School Board.